Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Last time we had emptied the prisons of Powdergangers. We killed them all. And then when I was done with that off screen, I looted the place. I am now way overweight. And I came in the office and I noticed the computer, which I haven't looked at yet. And I also noticed this picture of President, I don't know what his name is, President someone or other anyway. And then they wrote underneath Peaches and they defaced the portrait. And you would think that one of the very first things that Sergeant Lee here, right? Yeah, Sergeant Lee would tell them do is, fix that. But apparently not. That's funny. That's safe. I can't pick that, unfortunately. So, we are going to look at the computer and see what the warden of this place had to say. They're transferring away 3 more of my men. They tell me it's all to keep the situation at the dam under control. But what about this place? The situation here has become dangerous for my men and I know it, my men know it, and the prisoners know it. It's only a matter of time before something happens. Well, he was right about that. Comments on Caesar's Legion's threat. I've seen reports of this so-called Caesar's Legion. It sounds like they're just another bunch of raiders, but the higher-ups back west seem to think they're a serious threat. Well, they are. I think that's become obvious. You don't have a whole country worried about something that's, especially in this time, because, something's going on, and I'm sure that Cook is behind it all. Well, you're right. No evidence yet, but something just feels off. About Cook, he's quite popular among the younger prisoners, and many of them seem to have been taken in by his anti-NCR dogma. Cook's group are all model prisoners, especially Cook himself. They don't fight, and they always do what they're told. They make me nervous, and I'd have them watched every second of the day, every second of every day if I could. Okay? Draft a complaint. James, you and I served together for 7 years, and I'm calling in a favor. I need you to convince General Oliver to stop transferring my men out of here and to deliver the replacements I was promised. I'm expected to put these prisoners to work making new rail lines and fixing the existing ones, but I can't do that if I don't have any guards to keep an eye on them. Does the General really expect the handful of men I have left to be able to keep several dozen hardened men in line? You owe me for that one time in Modoc. Don't let me down, Nathan. Okay, so that was him. Alright, there you are. So, the warden knew something was coming. Now again, I know I'm moving very slowly. Yeah. But there's not much I can do about it. There's not that far to go. So, now, while I'm walking and I've got a minute, some people might be wondering why I hung back in the doorway and only shot once during the melee in here. And it was quite simple. I've learned through hard experience that if you just shoot at random, you're going to start killing some NCR people, and they're NCR people. I don't want to kill them. So I waited. I took my one shot. Happened to get the. Of course, I was looking for him specifically. Once he's down, they're done. So I got what was his name, Eddie. And again, he bugs me. I don't know. He's I don't think he was a murderer. I really don't. I think he was a good organizer. And I would have loved to have, tried to do something with him to negotiate some kind of, settlement. But I guess that just wasn't to be. Now, there are... Yes, I did not loot everything in here, because I get into the... what's this? Empty. Oh. Star bottle cap. I'll take that. Oh! Almost missed you. That's annoying. You might as well go and take the cola and the sunset sarsaparilla. And something to drink if you get thirsty. So anyway, yeah, if you don't want to be, you know, if you care, and I know a lot of people don't, but yeah, these are people. NPCs are people too. And I don't want to, you know, randomly kill NPCs just because they happen to be in, quote unquote, in my way. Now the question becomes, do I have to kill these guys over here? And of course, if I have to kill them, I have to kill all of them. Or can I just walk by them? What do you think? I think I'm being pretty optimistic by thinking I can walk by them. Let's make sure we're reloaded in everything. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see. Are these guys going to be hostile to me? As the guy said, once the leaders are dead, the rest should fold. Alright. Okay, they are not hostile towards me. Alright, that's fine. Let's just walk by these guys nice and calmly. Give them a little bit of space so that they, you know, don't get any stupid ideas. As the guy said, once the leader's dead, everything else should fairly crumble. So if I don't have to kill people, I won't. I'm not that bloodthirsty. I've already gotten rid of all the bloat flies. Well, there's probably some over there, but they're the ones that are on the path. So the next question is, are the next group going to be as accommodating as these two? You would think so, since these two are the closest to the prison. They definitely had to have heard what went on. Let there be no doubt about that yet. So, not hearing any gunfire. Not, of course. They said there were 2 other gangs in the area. This is what's got me worried. Because if there's 2 other gangs in the area, why haven't I run into them yet? What's going on? And it's 7:44 at night. It's still pretty bright out, all things considered. Okay. Now, boys, if you would just let me walk through here without being hostile, I would definitely be appreciative. We've already gotten your leader. We don't need to kill every one of yous. The NCR can come by and round yous up. or possibly end up killing you, but I would rather not be a party to that if I can help it. So don't be hostile, because I also don't like leaving enemies behind me. We saw how well that turned out. Okay, they're hostile. Damn. Well. Well. They are hostile. Anything coming behind me? No. You wouldn't want to stand still for a minute or two, would you? Apparently not. Alright. There you are. There's one. Very good. There's his buddy. There's two. Any of you guys coming over to do anything about this? I used a silenced weapon for a reason. Okay. Alright. Well, we're far enough away from them that I'm not worried about them. Okay. Yeah, I would have preferred not to, but as I said, I'm not leaving enemies behind me. I'm just not doing it. Known enemies. I mean, right now, yeah, I just want to get home. But when I come back, if anyone else is hostile, I'll have to do the same thing. In any direction I want to go, I want to make sure that coming back in the same direction is less dangerous. That is a worthy goal in some respects. I don't like just killing people randomly. Okay. Is this guy still here, do you think? Who wants to take bets? You would think he'd be gone. No, there he sits. You really should leave. You're going to starve to death standing there like a moron. Now, yes, next question is, can I get home? And yes, Good Springs is basically my home right now. Without dying. Geckos. Killed the gecko hunter, or one of them. I don't know where the other gecko hunter is. I really don't. I don't know where he got to. He was pretty injured. So, anyway. I'm gonna get back to Good Springs eventually. Hello. Empty. Must have already looted that. Okay. Oh, isn't that cool? You couldn't get up high, apparently, so they just put the lights on the middle of the poles. Electro City. There's the other gecko hunter. Still alive, apparently. That's good. Well, let's see what he has to say.
Peace, traveler.
Peace. Which way to Prim?
Sign says you go south. Just look for the roller coaster. Oh, and don't go north. A caravan just got sacked up the road.
Okay. Well, thanks for that information. I already knew that. What if I go around the caravan?
It just gets worse the further north you go. Death claws. Death in general. But it's your ass, I suppose.
I suppose it is. And who are you?
Just a hunter out here killing things and hoping their hides fetch more than the bullets cost to kill them.
Okay, reasonable. Do you have anything to trade?
That's a dangerous question.
No, it's really not. Let's trade.
I could use some stim packs. How about some nice bloatfly steaks in trade?
Ooh. Well, let's just see how many stim packs I have. I have 22. Do you have any thing I could use? No. 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 Meat. I don't want meat. I want it cooked. Because I don't have the ingredients to cook a lot. How much money do you have? 95. Alright. Oh, here. Have a super stim pack. I don't like them. They make me sick. Good enough for you? Alright. Be well. Stay alive. Do me that favor, will you? Your twin already died. Unfortunately. Yeah, you can stop with that creepy music anytime. Hi, Eddie. Alright. Alright, so nothing much has happened. And so this is going to be a two-part video because I'm going to cut the video here. And when I get up to Good Springs, I'll once I've done all the extra stuff I need to do, I'll start the video again. So we'll see you in a little bit once we're up in Good Springs and ready to go.